Well, howdy. My name's Don McLeroy. I've been serving on the State Board for 11 years. The State Board of Education has some very, very important responsibilities. Number one is we're the board that adopts the standards, the TEKS, what's going to be taught in the schools, what's going to be in the textbooks, what will be tested on the test. My first thing I think about when I've been involved in public education, I served on my local school board. I grew up and graduated from Dallas Hillcrest. But I have an overall goal for what I'd like to see happen in public education. And I would like to see our schools train our children to be mature human beings, not just a healthy, productive worker, but be mature human beings with the ability to think things out for themselves. And I'd like to see us accomplish that, and my approach is through basic educational approaches that will train their minds to think and that will fill their minds full of knowledge to help them think, and also to instill virtue and godly character in our children. That's the overall goal that I share. In the process, I'd like to tell you real quickly, in Massachusetts in 1993, the Massachusetts schools were floundering. Today, their schools are operating on a par with the best students around the world. What did they do? You can read about it in the Boston Globe editorial. It's written 1 year ago. They adopted the traditional educational approaches, and their kids are doing well right now. Connecticut outperformed them 7 years ago. But guess what? The Connecticut children have their results just dismal because they adopted another approach. The approach that I advocate that is controversial, and you know I'm a controversial guy if you're here tonight, is the traditional educational approaches, phonics, grammar, and our English standards. I think our English standards are really good. One of my opponents has said that these last couple of years have been distractions. Well, I look at them as being incredible accomplishments. They're going to help our children. On the standards, they're called the TEKS, Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. These are things that have to be adopted at a state level. There's no local control for the TEKS. It's essential. It's not the only thing that can be taught in our schools. Our schools are free to teach. Our teachers are free to teach. We need to release the creative energy of our teachers, our school boards, our administrators, and our students. And the way you do that is just we focus on what's essential. So we have an essential knowledge and skills. And I think they need to be really well thought out. I've given it a lot of work, and I appreciate your support. Works to say.